guys, welcome back to Scarlet's Crazy Stuff. So this video is for those who blind people who have like newer iPhones and are still trying to figure out how to get onto the home screen after going on an app. So obviously I don't have a newer iPhone, but I do have an iPad. So this is like from like the iPhone XR onwards, so like iPhone 13 and stuff. But I don't have one of those. I have an iPad though, which has obviously like a normal button to come with the home, to come off of an app, and a home, like an on-screen home thing, I don't know what you call it. But I'm going to show you different ways that you can do it. So in this case, if yours, I think most newer iPhone, the screen's always in portrait anyway, but in this case, you would hear
viewfinder, focus unlock, speech off.
Camera, you'd hear, not that, but you'd hear that little popping sound. You hear that sound? So you'd swipe from the bottom right corner, and you'd hear, if you hear two sounds, it means you're coming off the app. So
speech on.
You guys. So you've got a swipe, so you'd hear 1, 2.
Camera.
You're off the camera app. In this case, that will work. I'm also going to show you in the, so it's in portrait, but I'm also going to show you in the portrait flipped, which is how I use my iPad and phone in that. I'm not sure how newer phones really are, whether they're always in portrait and always in landscape, but I will show you in both variations of landscape in a minute.
Control center, air, preview, bright,
Just trying to figure out how I'm doing.
Air, more brightness, lock, off.
So now it's in portrait flip.
Portrait flip, camera, face.
So I'm just going to go on to a random app
messages,
here.
notes.
Going to go on to notes. I don't really use it, but you know.
Welcome to notes.
So in order to come off the apps, if it's in portrait flipped, you would swipe from the bottom right corner instead of the top right. Wait, no, you wouldn't. Bear with me. No, sorry. You'd swipe from the top left corner instead of the bottom right corner. Sorry, that was wrong. But yeah, so you'd swipe from the top left corner, and you'd hear obviously two sounds again. 1, 2. You'd swipe right from the bottom left corner, and you'd come off the app. In landscape, you would. Let me put it in landscape.
Landscape.
There's two different variations of landscape because of the home button, but I think on iPhone there's only, on like the newer iPhones, there's only one. I think there's two, unless you look the rotation. But on the first variation, where the speakers are to the right, the charging port's to the right, to come off an app, I'm just going to. I'm currently on the one where you would swipe left to get to the next.
Find maps.
The next items.
No photos.
I'm just going to go on to notes again.
Tool palette along bottom edge.
And in order to do that, you would.
Control center.
No, that's not right.
Mode.
So you would swipe from the middle, but the top, at the top of the middle of the screen.
Note to self. Continue.
Hold on.
Continue. Control center.
That's not right.
Mode.
You would swipe sort of from the middle.
Create quick note.
But it works better in portrait because it doesn't really work in landscape. But that's how you would do it.
Flip. Camera.
Obviously, I don't have a newer iPhone myself, but I have. Let me just lock the rotation again.
Control center. Lock on.
But yeah, mostly if your phone is in portrait, it's usually going to be a situation where you're swiping backwards to get to your next item, but you would swipe from the bottom right corner. You'd swipe left from the bottom right corner. You'd hear two sounds, and it would come off of the thing. But yeah, that's sort of how you do it. Obviously, I don't have a newer iPhone myself, but obviously iPads have like the on-screen home icon thing, so I'm just going to do it like that. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Just a little quick video here. And yeah, hopefully your experience with newer iPhones with VoiceOver is a lot better now with this little tutorial. Whee!